Hey there, I'm Aby Blum Sudds. Welcome to my first ever Instagram Live. This is not something that I usually do, but I have something really exciting to announce, and so I thought I would try it out. So, hi, I'm Aby Blum Sudds. I'm a systems coach and online tech manager who works with visionary entrepreneurs to organize and automate their businesses so they can focus on the things that they love and so that they can focus more on the things that they love and less on the day-to-day details. My favorite things include 2000s sci-fi TV, dystopian novels, llamas on everything, creating spreadsheets of all things, and whatever ADHD hyperfocus currently has my attention. It leads me down a lot of rabbit holes. Let's see, what else about me? Oh, hi, kitty. If I could be anything in the world, I would probably be a house cat, like my kitty here. But since I can't do that, I help business owners recapture valuable time and energy through systems and workflows so that you can spend more time in your zone of genius. Today, I help business owners achieve their dreams of more impact, more income, and more freedom while also living out my own dreams. But it hasn't always been that way. It hasn't always been as smooth and easy as it is right now for me. Easy, I'm not really sure that's the word. But anyway, I really wanted to do something with my life that would have a meaningful impact on the world. I really needed more income to help support my family. And as a new mom, I wished that there was a way that I could build a business that gave me the flexibility and freedom that I really needed. But I had zero budget and very little time. Again, new mom. If you have kids, you understand. Even if you don't have kids, you might understand. Anyway, I felt overwhelmed just thinking about all the little pieces that go into running a business. And I wasn't even really sure that I knew what questions I should be asking, right? But before we jump into that, let me know if you relate to any of this in the comments below. Do you struggle to get a handle on the day-to-day details of running a business? Anyway, I'll go back to my story. Before I found my place as a systems coach, I was actually teaching sociology at a small private local college. But everything changed in 2016 when I had my daughter, and as part of the result of going through pregnancy and giving birth was that I developed multiple chronic illnesses that made it impossible for me to continue to work outside the home. So I had to stop teaching. So I decided to start a business. About 3 years later, I had started my certification as a coach online. I had decided that I was going to be a wellness coach. And I was trying to establish myself as a fat positive wellness coach. But I was still struggling a lot. One day I was sitting in my therapist's office. I think it was in like November, it would have been 2019. No, it was like November 2019. And I was feeling completely overwhelmed because my business idea was floundering and my family's finances were really strained. So my therapist had suggested that I pick up some side work. And with my time and energy constraints, that meant taking a step back from what I was already trying to build. She said, it doesn't have to be forever. And, that was supposed to be reassuring. So I was kind of devastated because I really felt very strongly, and I still do, about what I was trying to do in the realm of fat positivity and fat acceptance. But I went ahead and picked up a quick systems job on Upwork because, hey, I knew I could do it. I had been doing systems and creating spreadsheets for fun for years. And then I had an epiphany. This might sound kind of hyperbolic, but it's true. I had an epiphany. This is what I was meant to be doing. Since at least middle school, I've hyper-focused on a parade of new projects. I even wanted to be a funeral director for a little bit in college. But I've always gotten bored, and I've gone back to making lists and spreadsheets and designing web pages and things like that for fun. So systems were what I kept coming back to again and again and again. But somehow it never occurred to me until adulthood that I could, and probably actually should, be working with technology and systems. So within 6 months of taking that first job on Upwork, I had created a tech integration business that could sustain itself financially. And I had learned something amazing, that I can do what I love most, that thing that I keep going back to again and again, by helping other business owners do more of what they love most. Because I figured out that helping other business owners design those systems that I love designing helped them save time, and it helped them find more time to focus on the things that really mattered in their business. They weren't having to worry as much about all of the little details. Those were systematized, automated, handled. And so they could focus more, spend more of their time and energy on the big business shaking things that they really wanted to be doing. So today I help visionary business owners build simple time-saving systems and workflows so they can focus more on the parts of their business they love and less on the little details. Before, I've only shared these systems and workflows with my clients until now. If you've been following me on social media recently, you know I've been working on something for all of you. And next week, I'll be opening the doors to my signature course, the Aby Method. To kick things off, I'm hosting a brand new free class. It's called A More Productive You in 2022. How to stop getting caught up in the day-to-day details and have more time for the things that you love. Inside, I'll be walking through the same systems that brain blank. This happens sometimes, and this is why I usually don't go live, just so you know, because I can usually edit these out. But this is the fun of my brain. So let me look at my notes. Inside this course, I'll be walking through the same system that I'll be sharing in my course. In the class, I'll be walking through the same system that I am going to share in my course. The same one that I've previously only used with my clients. So if you're curious to learn more about the Aby Method, or you struggle with business organization and productivity, this class is for you. Also, if you're like a lot of entrepreneurs and you struggle with delegating your work to other people because you're afraid that it might not get done right, then you definitely need to be at this class. There are more details coming tomorrow. In the meantime, I would love to hear from you. What is your biggest struggle when it comes to being productive in your business? Just drop me some comments in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear about more where you're at so that I can be sure to address it in my free class coming next week. Otherwise, until next time, I'll have more information for you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.